it's time to look at what the experts think the Detroit Lions are going to do in the 2022 NFL Draft. In this video, we're going to go ahead and look at their picks. We're going to be talking about NBC Sports, CBS Sports, Pro Football Network. We're going to get into it. What do they have the Lions doing with the first pick and the second pick in the first round? Before we get in this video, if you like misery and pain, make sure you go ahead and subscribe to my channel because I talk all things Detroit Lions news and rumors. I drop videos every single day with the mixture of live. So go ahead and join up and be part of the fun, as well as smash that like button. Let's get to 200 likes in this video. Let's go ahead and begin.
It's LeGarrette Blount here, man, 3-time Super Bowl champion. I just want to give you a shout out to the YouTube channel, Micro Mike, man.
Eddie Murray, former Detroit Lion. Make sure you watch Micro Mike on YouTube.
Kayvon Johnson Jr. here, a.k.a. Megatron. Big shout out to Micro Mike and the YouTube channel, man.
Keep on talking everything Detroit Lions, and I just got to remind you, man, happy wife, happy life.
You're going to notice a theme in these mock drafts about the first pick in the NFL draft. So I'll definitely go over some of these other prospects, but I don't want to continue to repeat myself with what Kayvon Thibodeaux brings to the Detroit Lions. Obviously, he's widely considered the best player in the draft. Come in, be a pass rusher for the Detroit Lions, be that edge, getting after the quarterback, making sure he wreaks havoc, something that we haven't had in some time. The real long time if we had a player like an Ndamukong Suh type of guy that is going to force offenses to really double up. And that's what Kayvon Thibodeaux would be bringing to the Detroit Lions, and Pro Football Network has them selecting Kayvon Thibodeaux with the first pick. Now, with the second pick in the first round, pick 28 overall, Pro Football Network has the Detroit Lions selecting Drake London, wide receiver from USC. If you look at his stats here and what he is, he's a junior, USC, 6'5", 210. I like him. He's one of my favorite wide receivers and prospects in this draft. He's got that big body, wide range, long arms, contested catches, exactly what you want from a Lions wide receiver, exactly what we don't have. So I approve of this draft. His stats was 88 for 1,084, 7 touchdowns, an average of 12.3. Now, he did get injured a little bit, banged up, so that is a little bit affected there. Still, he is one of the best receivers in this draft. And when you're looking at the Detroit Lions offense right now, we have a ton of slot receivers. We have picked up Josh Reynolds. We'll see if he can develop into a number 2 type of guy. That will be a rental right now. Just kind of see what's going on there. But we don't have that legitimate number 1 wide receiver that Drake London is. And so if the Lions decided to use that draft pick on him in the first round, I would approve that message because we need that help. Let me know in the comment section, would you approve the Detroit Lions selecting a wide receiver with the second first-round pick in the 2022 NFL Draft? Let's go ahead and move on to NBCSports.com here. And obviously with pick 1, they did Kayvon Thibodeaux. We can continue to talk about the reasons why they did this and why other outlets are picking. He's the best player in this draft. So let's move on to pick number 28. They have the Detroit Lions selecting quarterback Malik Willis out of Liberty. When you look at Malik Willis, he is a dual threat quarterback. He is thick, 6'1", 215 pounds. He's got a cannon of an arm, a rifle, but what's really good about his game, obviously, is his scrambling ability, getting outside of the pocket and throwing the football, making a play. Liberty's offensive line is absolutely atrocious. It's cheeks, so it's hard to really evaluate Malik Willis around the players that give him the ability to actually stand in the pocket, because if you watch, you'll see that they're terrible. One of the announcers said the only person in this whole team that will be drafted and playing in the NFL is Malik Willis, and if you watched Liberty, you can see the reasons why, because the players around him are cheeks. With that said, his stats is 2,159, 21 touchdowns, 9 interceptions, quarterback rating of 77.5. I think if the Detroit Lions went quarterback with the second pick in the first round, I can totally understand it, because if you look at Jared Goff, he is absolutely not playing to the standard he should be with the contract that he has and given that he was a first overall pick a couple years ago, we need help on offense. We need a guy who can distribute the football, and it's something that I've been wanting to have is a dual threat quarterback. Doesn't necessarily mean they got to run every single play. We're not talking about a Lamar Jackson, but somebody that can extend the play. If you look at Justin Herbert, he's a player like that. Josh Allen, he can do it. A lot of players in the NFL have that ability to do it. Patrick Mahomes, so why not go ahead and look for a player like that? Now, the question would be, was Malik Willis actually be here late in the first round? I highly doubt it. I think he'd be gone already, but that will be up to debate when the draft comes. We go to WalterFootballcom. Again, Kayvon Thibodeaux with the first pick. Again, no need to rehash everything, but with the 30th pick, they don't have us picking at 28. They have the Detroit Lions take a wide receiver, Jameson Williams. If you look at his profile here, he's a junior, 6'2", 189, a little bit thinner from a wide receiver, but he is definitely a guy that can get that break open big-time play. You think of Deshaun Jackson type of player, he's going to get separation and get the deep throw. If you look at the Detroit Lions offense, we don't know what a deep throw is. It is completely non-existent. He can do that. And if you look at his stats here, he's got 51 receptions for 1,028, 10 touchdowns, an average of 20.2. He is the deep guy for the offense of Alabama. He would get the deep throws for the Detroit Lions here. I can understand them going this route. I'm a little concerned, though, about his weight. I like the bigger and thicker wide receiver. Still, I do approve the Detroit Lions getting a wide receiver because we need help here. Absolutely need a ton of help with that core of wide receivers to build something on offense. Right now, we don't really have an offense. We're a one-trick pony, and that's not even working half the time. Talk about just running the football in T.J. Hockenson. So we'll see how this plays out. This is the first time I've seen him actually mocked to the Lions. Go ahead and subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so. Trying to get to 18,000 subscribers. We're getting very close, and with your help, it can get it done. I'm dropping news and rumors every single day. That's what this channel's about. So if you don't want to miss out, go ahead and subscribe. CBS Sports has the Detroit Lions taking Kayvon Thibodeaux as well. Clean sweep. Everyone has the Lions taking Kayvon Thibodeaux with the first pick. And again, he's widely regarded as the best player in the draft. Lions need help there for sure. But with the 28th pick, they have the Detroit Lions taking Sam Howell out of North Carolina. The Baker Mayfield replica is a junior. He's 6'1", 220 pounds, thick, dual threat quarterback. He can beat you in the air and with the legs. That's something exactly the Detroit Lions need help with right now when it comes to the quarterback position. He has 2,704 passing yards, 22 touchdowns, 8 interception, a QBR of 76.8. Sam Howell would immediately upgrade the quarterback position. You wouldn't have to immediately start him as well because you do have Jared Goff. He can kind of learn and sit back a little bit, but he is a guy I think that could really be something part of Dan Campbell and his type of player that he wants. He wants that really NFC North scrapper type of player, and that's what Sam Howell is. The question again would be, would he actually be there late in the first round? Because if you look at these quarterback rankings, they're all over the place. One time you see Matt Corral up there, then you'll see Malik Willis, Sam Howell. You're just seeing a different slate of quarterbacks in different spots because right now they're kind of all in the mix around the same. There's not one guy that's standing out and say, this is the guy. So really don't know how the lineup of quarterbacks are going to be taken in this year's draft. And there's teams, Washington football team, Houston Texans, they definitely want to get a quarterback, so who knows who would be there. Pittsburgh Steelers may want to get one as well, so it'll be quite interesting to see how it plays out, but I approve the Lions getting a quarterback because we need that help, no doubt about it. To make a little bit of money, you can go to chessboards.com/lionsbet. That is BetUS. That is a website where you can bet on games. You can bet on Rookie of the Year. You can bet on Defensive Player of the Year. Bet on games. All sorts of stuff. All you got to do is put in the promo code Lions125. You get a 125% deposit bonus. Put in 100, you can spend 125. Chatsports.com/LionsBet. Comment on the video. Should the Detroit Lions select a quarterback late in the first round with their second first-round pick? Let me know in the comment section. This one is simple. Y for yes, N for no. Do you think the Lions need to go that route, or just go ahead and wait a little bit? Let me know in the comment section. Let's see what you guys think. Tomorrow is the One Pride podcast, 6:30 p.m. Eastern Time. If you're new to the channel, we do the mailbag segment where you got questions. Myself and the panel will have answers. You just throw it in there, and we do a live interactive show. That is what it's all about. Also, we can talk about Lions and Cleveland Browns, so get ready for that. Mailbag video on Saturday, and on Sunday, Detroit Lions versus Cleveland Browns. Live watch party. Be here, because we're going to have a great time.